to go to the bathroom to pee, but nowadays he does it. What are you saying? He's a big boy now, auntie. He started marking, looks like. Is it big puddles or is it just choto susu? Send me videos, Amrita, for sure. We'll start adding challenges in it. We'll make it a little bit more interesting, so it'll 100% start getting better. Because a tug of war is one game which you can do a lot with. That your dog will never even understand that, what was your move. Yeah, okay. So coming back to that, so that was one of two reasons why we think that the dogs are really not getting tired. One obviously was they were just trying to engage you into play. Second was that they were just seeking attention. Puddles and poop also. Oh my god. Time to go back to toilet training looks like. I think we have to go back to scratch. Yeah? Abhijit is saying something, 1 minute. He's saying crate again. Are you going to do that again? Back to crate training days. 100% he will not do it in his crate. Yeah, 100%. That was right, Abhijit. Again, Coco is a dog who we know very, very well. He's a beagle, a very naughty beagle who's been with us since he was literally a puppy. So, auntie, yeah, I think time to go back to basics. See, sometimes dogs do this. They will act like, okay, I'm just going to suddenly act like I've forgotten everything. Also, again, sometimes it is because unknowingly we end up teaching them or we end up... I'll play tug of war with captain of a lag dog. Yeah, sure. Why not? Akansh. Yeah, you're his godfather. Do what you want to. And yeah, I would really think that start with crate training again. Go back to basics. He'll get it very fast. But you'll have to start doing that because Coco again will hate to dirty his crate. He is too hoity-toity. He's too cleanliness freak. Even by mistake, if he does it on one side, he'll always want to go sit on the other and all of that. So make sure you don't give him a very big space because otherwise he's going to start doing that. And bring him out in routines again every 2 hours. Go back to absolutely what we did in the beginning. Also control the input. See, a lot of times if you are continuously feeding him, is it that because you're at home, you are spoiling him with lots of, things, which is possible with you. I know you. That every time you're eating, you're trying to feed her, or feed him, or you're trying to give him something to drink. Dupari tak, nantar kaitri hai. Are you trying to do all those things? Because if you have increased his intake, that is the reason also why his output can be more. So regulate his meals, regulate the intake, and get back to basics again. Routine. That's the only thing for toilet training because I would not expect you to shout at him or anything. While we play chase game with Zina, she climbs on the sofa. I've tried to punish her by giving her a bit of a slap, but that also has become a game for her. अरे कशी आहे ती अशी कशी मस्ती करते ती हाय हाय रुचा आतासाठी just I would suggest just barricade, like don't let her get on the sofa, get her back to understanding the game first, and if anything na just be, don't even correct her. What you would do is just plain get her down, like she gets on the sofa, physically move her down. Once you move her down, take the toy out again, throw it, but make sure that every time you just move her down, don't continue the game when she's on the sofa. Yeah, because I know you might see a lot of times also when you are trying to be firm with them, now make sure you have a clear face. Like a no means no. Like if you're saying, even you're saying, and Zina really gets expressions very, very, very well. Okay, she's absolutely like same for Coco. Like these dogs really get your expressions. Like there are times when, like I've always told you, auntie, about even Coco, even if I'm shouting at another dog and I'm saying no, Coco will come in the middle and he'll start jumping on me. These dogs get expression. So when you're very firm, just say no, Zina, off. Like it has to be firm, no smile. After that, you can start laughing again. Don't do no, Aga, please na. What are you doing? Guys, don't do all that. Because the more you do this drama, it's fun for her. She thinks it's play, however angry you are. Now change your tone. Be very, very, don't yell, don't scream. Be very firm. I don't want her to get fear of sound. So no yelling, screaming. And just firmly, no. आणि खालती घे. That's it. Scolding her and the next moment. Because your scolding is not working, Rucha. She thinks it's game. Break time is missing nowadays. We will try that, and meals also. Yes, auntie, please. 100%. You need to give him some time off so that the boy starts getting some discipline all over again. Yeah. Okay. So while we come to that part, so the first part that we've established, yeah, it's dramatic. Agreed. We'll go with the firm no. Yes, please. See, with all you guys, now I know you people, so some of you, so I'm going to be able to pinpoint exactly where you must be making the mistake. So I am always going to advocate for my dogs. Anyway, so okay, so while we come to the point, yes, one reason why dogs are doing all of this nonsense is attention seeking. But secondly, yes, genuinely they are not getting tired. They do need to have a way that we have to be able to exercise them, right? So for on the physical front, of course, physical exercise and mental exercise. So physical exercise, yes, what I would do definitely is what I think Zina is doing already. They're doing the staircase. Do the staircase, that's very good. Do the game of fetch, Amrita, what you're doing with Maya, and teach your dogs how to fetch. Do different objects. Do the object that your dog wants to fetch. Okay, again, don't be obsessed about the fact that that my neighbor's dog does fetches with a ball, so I want my dog to fetch a ball. Not necessary, not needed. Yeah, you're going to just listen to your dog. If your dog wants to do fetch with a particular toy, do it. I had a dog once who was doing it with a tile. Like there was a construction site nearby and we were doing it with a piece of tile because he refused to catch anything else. I have taught fetch to a dog once with a stick. Yeah. So figure out what your dog likes. It cannot be that all dogs are going to fetch a ball. It's not necessary. Yeah, but a lot of vigorous fetch, it does the trick. You can do that. You can even do staircase if a dog doesn't want to walk up and down, throw the toys up and down, throw food up and down. See, you can play even with food. If really you have a dog who's not really engaging with toys, engage with food. Make your meal times fun times. You don't need to give his dog food in a bowl. What you can do is keep throwing the food upper niche and he can do the staircase like that. Yeah? Or throw the food under something so then he can go find it. So get innovative with your stuff again, but see again, the main part over here is you are doing something with the dog. Yeah. I'm very, very clear about the things that this is what you need to do. Yeah, you need to do something with your dog. The one classic reason why your dogs are doing everything, all of these misbehavior, all of this naughty behavior is because they want to do something with you. So instead of investing in all those fancy games, which I really don't recommend those fancy games, those nose games and those board games that I see for dogs, they don't work or they will hardly work for a few minutes because that is not something that your dog really enjoys as much unless you're teaching them serious sniffer work, serious detection work, protection work. You're doing any of those things, that is serious nose work. You're telling them to sniff out your keys and bring them to you. Sniff out your handkerchief, your specific handkerchief. Like if you're two people in the house and I teach my dog to sniff out your specific handkerchief. See, those things are nose work. Yeah. Giving me a board and telling my dog to find that is not nose work. Yeah, you can do that as an activity, but don't do it as a game. Yeah, as a game, what you need to start doing is do something with the dog. Yeah, both of you together. So for your physical exercise, of course, like I said, you all are doing the staircase or you all are doing a game of fetch. For mental exercise, of course, what you all are going to do is do the tug of war, the possession game, in other words, that we call it. Do that or do hide and seek. Sometimes what you can do is you go hide in another room, call your dog, he'll come out running, finding you, praise him a lot over there. In that way, also your recall starts getting better. Plus, you all had some fun as well. Mentally stimulate them. Yeah.